Hey, fellas. Guess what day it is?
Fellas, Friday.
Besides May 28th, 2021.
Besides May 28th at 10:05 a.m. on a Fellas Friday.
Here we
God,
are.
it feels good. It's the end of the week. It feels good. What a
Hey,
great week of shows, too.
it's been fun. We've
We
had some.
we called the MLB scandals. We called the
Oh, yeah.
Mavericks upsetting the Clippers.
Couple NBA
However,
things we got in
we
there. We
we
were
might have
wrong
missed
about
out.
some.
We missed the Suns last night.
I think LeBron might have hurt us.
Yeah. LeBron did LeBron things last night, and it was and that's probably why you don't bet against LeBron, to be totally fair.
Should we have
But
known?
hey,
Probably.
maybe.
But I'd take it again.
Would I have changed a pick from Suns +7 last night? By the way, that was VIP's only loss last night. The only one.
Wow.
I would like to point that out.
Sounds like a fellas Thursday. Am I right?
White Sox -1.5 cash. Cardinals money line
Easy.
cash.
Bang.
Predators Hurricanes over 5.5 cash. Nuggets
Boom.
Nuggets +4 cash.
Bang,
Nuggets
bang.
Blazers over 227 cash.
Pow.
And Atlanta Dream money line cash.
Easy.
What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 for VIP yesterday. Todd Hilton just received himself a free week of VIP. Attaboy Todd, coming in the stream and commenting.
Hey,
Attaboy Todd. Let's give it up for Todd, too. Attaboy Todd.
thank you, Todd.
Love to see it.
Appreciate the kind words.
Todd, shoot us a DM on Twitter. We'll get you squared away after the show's over.
Let's go.
Oh, it's a good Friday. God, what a fucking Thursday, huh? 6-1.
Dude, a lot to live up to. This is a fellas Friday. It's got to be better than the fellas Thursday.
The fellas Thursday.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to pregame the big day, okay? That was just the pregame
That was
last
the
night. Now
pregame.
today's the big day.
We're
Now
just
today's the
cooking
big
something
day.
up. We're preheating the oven.
Wait.
Now we're baking.
For the people who have already tuned in, thank you. Let me just check real quick how many. I think we might be able to drop a free play for the old WNBA tonight, honestly. Oh,
Oh, we got a big WNBA's.
four WNBA games tonight.
Oh my gosh.
I see
Let's go.
I see 4 wins. I see them. Look at them.
Let's
By
go.
the way, if you missed it, VIP did hit our Atlanta Dream money line last night to go 12-2-1 on the fucking season. 12-2-1. Name a better capper in the WNBA. You can't.
I can't even name another capper in the WNBA.
Exactly.
So hey,
Uh,
don't look a
there's
gift
a-
horse in the math.
hey, man.
Whatever is that man? I don't know.
No, I've never heard of that. That's the second time you said that. And
I
still
know.
have yet to
Guys,
ever
only
hear
said
that
this time
saying.
because I wanted to see your react. Don't. Well,
There's no way that's really a saying. No, besides just tooting our own horn from yesterday, we do have things to talk about today. We do. However, one more time, I'm going to toot my horn from yesterday. We went 6-1 because we're fucking incredible. 12-1 in WNBA.
whoa.
All right, let's get into some news today. What do we got? Someone's car got fucking stolen.
Yeah, how about that one? If you want to know how slow of a day it is, we're
If you
kicking
want to
off.
know how much news didn't happen yesterday, today's show will kick off with the fact that Janoris Jenkins' Rolls Royce got stolen from him.
Yo, at least it's not a Camry, dude. This is big news. This is a Rolls Royce.
Yeah. I had one. That's fucking expensive shit. 2, how does someone get their car stolen? I don't understand it.
Well,
I just
here's the thing.
like, hey,
It's like most
you're
of
good
the
with
time,
keys.
unless you have a car that has like parts that resell on it for a crazy amount or something, stealing a car is super high risk for very little reward. However, if the car is worth $250,000, people will
a
do
little bit more of a
stupid
reward.
things.
Yeah, this is true.
The thing I found funny is this just a sentence in the article from ESPN. Jenkins said he parked the $250,000 vehicle in the South Economy lot. It's like, well, there's your first problem.
Don't park in the economy lot.
Yeah, that's man. You gotta
Hey,
put
if
the
you
you
have
gotta
a
put the
Rolls
rolls
Royce,
in like the garage or something. You know,
should
you
not
can't.
be parking in economy.
Yeah, that's disrespectful to the vehicle.
That's like a freaking NFL player just flying like basic cabin
Or
on a flight
or
because
parking
he's
his
just
Rolls
like,
Royce in an
yeah,
economy.
or parking his Rolls
Um,
Royce. Wow, what a slow day.
but yeah,
But that is kind
apparently,
of funny.
yeah,
Kind of funny.
no one at the airport like knew anything. They were just like, I don't know.
No.
He's not happy.
Wait,
He's
you telling me the guy who drove out of here wasn't Janoris Jenkins?
he's like, what? He goes,
uh,
he says, they gave me the complete runaround. The airport was in no way, shape, or form empathetic, concerned, or in shock that something like this could even happen. He was sounding like a lawyer.
oh my God.
He
He's
might
really
be
pissed about his Rolls Royce. He liked that car, clearly.
in no way, shape, or form empathetic, concerned, or in shock.
Yeah, someone get this man his Rolls Royce back. He seems a little irritated.
Uh,
Uh, also, props came out for Tim Tebow already, I might add, before this man gets cut from the team.
Oh, who? Let's go.
I hate that you have that jersey.
Tebow season.
I hate that you have that jersey. So, anyways, sportsbooks did release tight end props for Tim Tebow. The under/over was set at 2.5 touchdowns, and apparently, early public money is smashing the under, absolutely crushed on the under right now.
How you know
Which-
that means?
Which, hey, no, we're most times fade the public. However, in this case, we are absolutely going with the public and picking under 2.5 for Tim Tebow touchdowns this year. This man, we don't even know if this man's going to make the team.
Yeah, tell that to the 800 million people that already bought a jersey, man.
True. You have like the 5 highest selling jerseys right now.
Yes, I think out of the top 5, the top 4 are Tim Tebow, and then or maybe all 5 are Tim Tebow. Whatever it is, every Tim Tebow
like
jersey is in first.
Jersey, like a different
Every
color,
color. Every jersey is a Tim Tebow jersey until it isn't anymore. Until there are no more Tim Tebow jerseys. And then it's Justin Fields, Bears, who we don't even know is starting. So that's interesting. But at least he's a rookie quarterback.
Dude, Jaguars got some shit going on.
Dude,
they are struggling right now.
I don't know.
The executive that they hired in February. So what is that? February to March, March to April, April, May. 3 months ago. 3 months ago, Jaguars hire a new executive. He got fired yesterday. Yikes. This is
they're turning it around. Tebow probably wanted him fired.
I disagree. Tebow's changing the culture. He's calling the shots now.
Yeah, he's going to be basically a coach on the field, but when he's out there blocking and pancake guys, he's going to be like, bam. Hey, T-Law, keep your head up. Come on, guy.
Hey, man. I'm excited to see Tim Tebow.
Here's the thing, man. I
want to see if he can block. I want to see if he can catch. I want to see if he can still play.
I want to see the demographic of who's buying these Tebow jerseys, because I thought we were supposed to be like going into a recession or something. But if people have this kind of money to be dropping on Tim Tebow
jerseys,
Jaguars number 85 jerseys, we'll admit the Jags do have a nice color scheme. So
they do have nice jerseys. I do enjoy their jerseys.
But not that much.
Speaking of jerseys. I know we talked about this briefly yesterday, but Aldon Smith had to pay like $500,000 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
To change that number to number 9.
Dude,
wait, it is Aldon Smith, right?
I believe so.
Aldon Smith from the Cowboys, who was number what? 50 something?
Yeah, I think
he's 50, a linebacker.
55.
I know he called Tim Tebow. He talked to Jerry about it, and both said they're totally okay with it because that was not Tim Tebow, Tony Romo.
Dude,
now you got me fucking talking about Tim Tebow. God damn it.
Either he's just a close friend of Aldon Smith for some reason, or you might have mixed it up. That would have been
Tony
even
Romo.
better.
He called Tony Romo.
Hey, Tony.
And they said it was okay.
Did he call him on the Corona phone?
Yeah. Hey, Tony. Tony's answering the Corona phone on the beach all day, and all of a sudden Aldon Smith's like, "Yo, can I have your number?" And Tony's like, "Don't ever call this number again." Hangs up. But no, he did switch to number 9, which did cost him $500,000 to buy out the NFL shirts, jerseys, everything like that, because apparently you can change your jersey now, but you have to pay the NFL for the entire stock that they have of your jersey. and Alden Smith had a lot of jerseys. A lot.
A lot of them.
Imagine wanting to change your jersey and you have to pay $500,000 to do it. And then you just get like 5 semis full of shirts and jerseys dumped on your house. I would assume.
Do you think you actually get them?
No,
because you
way.
do have to pay
it's
for
gotta
them.
It's got to go to like honestly.
Oh,
like,
they
the
definitely
local
donate
trees
them.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
they definitely donate
It's
them.
definitely.
I
mean,
bet if you were a real
You see
asshole,
those memes about like African kids, and it's like
they have like
the Tom Brady jerseys arrive, or like the blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Championships arrive. It's probably one of those kind of things. Which good.
But you could be a real asshole and be like, yeah, fine, but I want every single one. And they're like, you want every single, like, you want the full size run.
You want all
for the
100,000
men's,
pieces
women's,
clothing.
children. You want all of that. Yes.
This man's gonna get like
I have
Alden
the
Smith
space.
scarves.
Yes.
Oh, what a slow Friday.
Okay.
My head feels slow.
Here's a list of players who are changing their numbers. I think this.
Is anyone as big as Alden Smith?
Oh yeah.
Pay for
Patrick Peterson.
Holy fuck.
7.
That's a hefty paycheck to be changing that one.
7.
Okay.
Buda Baker.
Wait,
now
Patrick Peterson's on my team.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there wasn't that many. He barely was on the team before. Okay, so that won't be too bad. But
Yeah.
Buda Baker's changing his number?
Buda Baker's going to 3.
Oh, God.
DJ Moore. DJ Moore for the Panthers is going to number 2,
Okay.
which is
That's
sick.
not bad.
I love
Yeah,
2's one of my
cool.
favorites. Emmanuel Sanders, now on the Bills, which I kind of forgot, is number 1. Ooh.
He's gonna be. By the way, he's gonna be fucking sick on the Bills.
I agree, and with that
He's
number
going to
1
be
jersey,
sick.
with that
And now he's
number
number
1 jersey on,
Yeah, it's pretty
ooh,
cool.
Darius Slay went to 2. I think we mentioned. Oh, playoff Lenny changed to 7.
Playoff Lenny switched it.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a paycheck to change that one.
Jordan
That man's
Fuller.
beloved in Tampa Bay.
Oh yeah, I think that is going to sell like hotcakes. Jordan Fuller went to 4. Jason Verrett went
Jordan
to
Fuller.
2. He's safety for the Rams.
Ah, yes.
Chase Edmonds, Cardinals, is also going to 2.
Is he like the starting running back now? Who's number 1 for the Cardinals? Someone who's watching.
It's
who's number
not
1 for the
him.
Cardinals? I
It's
can't
not
think of
him.
It should be.
Is
him,
it Kenyon
honestly.
Drake?
Oh yes.
Is he
Yes,
still in
he is.
Arizona?
And unless he got traded, but I think he's probably still there.
Sterling
However,
Shepard though.
I do kind of feel like
Also.
it should be Chase Edmonds. Just saying.
Yeah, I think
That
they're
man has
pretty.
pro-
They're
that man
pretty
has proved
split.
himself.
The
that man has
backfield's
proved
pretty
himself
split
time
there.
and time and time and time and time again, and he's always been a backup, and I don't know why. Anyways, keep going.
Where did we go?
Chase Edmonds.
Oh, Chase Edmonds, and then Sterling Shepard, which is pretty
Yeah.
crazy because he's been 87 forever.
And he's one of He's
And yeah, he definitely has a lot of Giants jerseys.
He
He's
definitely
one of the
got a
only
lot of
guys.
Giants
One of the
jerseys.
only guys that's been there for more than like 3 years.
Exactly. It's gonna be what Danny, Saquon, and him, right? Basically.
Yeah.
It's like the 3 jerseys they probably sell.
He's turning to 3. Paris Campbell for the Colts is going to 1. Will Fuller for the Dolphins going to 3. Alan
Oh,
Hearns.
that's right. He's on the Dolphins.
Yeah.
That's
Alan
weird.
Hearns also on the Dolphins is going to 8.
That is one guy that I wish would have gotten on a better team earlier. Alan
Yeah.
Hearns. He was so good back like 3-4 years ago on Jacksonville Jaguars. It was insane. And he just had
Was
no one to
that
throw
the
to him.
Bortles run with him? It was like
It was him, Alan Hearns,
Yeah.
and that was Robinson back then too.
Allen Robinson.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, what a team. What a team.
Yeah, that was an interesting time
Hey,
right
whoa,
there.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Launching. We're going
He's
out
going
of space.
He's going through a tunnel.
All right. I'm back. Let's go passing through a tunnel real quick.
Robert Woods also. He's going to number 2. Darius
Dude, some
Williams.
of these players are going to have to pay a lot of fucking money to change their damn number.
Yeah, I'm looking at the rest. Those seem to be the biggest. Oh, dude, no, there's some more big ones. This is crazy. This is just an order of when they decided to do it, I guess. Deshaun.
The NFL be cashing.
Deshaun is not going to be 10 for the Rams. He's going to be number 1 for the Rams, going back to his college number, which I'm assuming a lot of these are.
Deshaun.
Jackson?
Oh, shit. He's on the Rams now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I did not
God.
know that he actually got picked up anywhere. I kind of thought he was done.
I just figured he was done with all the injuries and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, good for him.
I didn't think he.
I'm
I
glad he's
didn't think
still
he
in the
could go
league,
anywhere else. Yeah,
and I'm glad he's
hey,
not getting hurt for us anymore. That's fine.
he deserved it. He deserves to be in the league. He's still a
Yeah,
wide receiver.
and hey, I still love him, but man, can't have a roster spot on that guy anymore.
No,
Mark
no.
Ingram's also changing. He's going to 2. Jalen Mills, who's on the Patriots now, he's Jalen Mills is on the Patriots. That makes me have a brain aneurysm. That sucks. All right,
The Patriots are gonna be so good again this year. They took like 1 year off, and they're just gonna be right back to it now.
What is he gonna do with his green hair?
Diet, what? Blue, gray?
What is he gonna be called? The Gray Machine? Come on,
Yeah, bro.
that just doesn't make sense. His hair's green. He should be on the Eagles. What else we got? James Conner, who I forgot is on the Cardinals now, so that might answer your question too. I
Oh,
forgot.
hey, there's the answer to my question.
And he's gonna be rocking number 6 out there.
Interesting.
Travis Etienne.
Oh, the new guy for Jacksonville.
Yeah, so he never actually had a number last year because he opted out. Now he will be 1 for how many times he opted out.
Got him.
Yeah,
Got him.
oh, Jalen Smith. You're talking about the wrong Smith. Alden Smith's on the Seahawks, but he used to be on the Cowboys.
Ah,
Jalen Smith.
I knew I had that name wrong. I was like, "There's no way it's Alden."
Devonta Smith. And then these are the
There's your
rookies.
stuff.
Rookies
No,
wearing.
fuck the rookies. Fuck.
They're getting there's some ones with single digits. Kyle Pitts is 8, which is going to be crazy for a TE. There's not a lot of tight ends on this list doing that. Actually, are they even
I feel like tight ends should be like.
Well,
should
why
be
is
taking their
why is Kyle Pitts the only? He's gonna be the only tight end in the league with a single digit. I think it looks like. And then
because-
Jamar Chase is gonna be 1.
Nice.
Devonta Smith's gonna be 6. That's a nice jersey. I couldn't tell you the last player for the Eagles with the number 6. Sanchez?
I couldn't tell you either because
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to know.
I don't care.
It would be either a backup quarterback or a stud. No, Stud's I don't know. Interesting. Stud was 7.
Anywho.
So yeah, that's fun. The jersey number changes are fun. Very exciting.
And expensive, I might add.
It
expensive.
depends on who you are.
Let's go. Let's move into baseball real quick.
Sure.
Just a quick baseball story.
Can't argue with that.
Shohei Ohtani.
Oh no.
If you don't know his name, learn it. He's the best baseball player that's probably ever fucking lived. Not only can he pitch, not only is he a starting pitcher, not only is he a relieving pitcher, not only is he great at defense in the right outfield, but also this dude bats over 300. Name one other player that's ever done that. You can't unless it's 1963 and those guys were part-time plumbers. You can't do it. He's the best baseball player that's just about ever fucking lived. Learn his name. However, you can only be the best baseball player that's ever lived if you show up to the game on time. Shohei Ohtani was supposed to be starting pitching for the second game in his young Los Angeles Angels career. Supposed to be starting pitching. And what happens? The good old California traffic gets to him, and he was scratched. Late to his own fucking starting pitching.
Los Angeles traffic, am I right?
Oh my God, I would shoot myself.
No, but seriously, that is terror. That is. Honestly, I'm surprised you don't hear it more. That's kind of my first thought.
Like, you would have to probably leave, no matter where you live in Los Angeles, no matter how close. I guarantee these players have to leave like 5 to 6 to 7 hours beforehand.
Yeah, because they have to get there probably 2-3 hours early.
To make sure they get there, they probably have to leave like 2-3 hours just for getting there, even though they only live like probably 10 miles away from the stadium. Oh man, I would freaking shoot myself. The only way I would ever live in LA ever if I was an athlete is you have a helicopter. Like, it's the only way I'm living in LA as an athlete is if a helicopter's picking me up and dropping me off and then taking me back again.
Where did Ohtani get drafted? How's that signing bonus? Can you get the chopper? He might now.
I don't know. I don't think he's getting paid an overly absurd amount.
Dude, no, they're never on crazy contracts. But those signing bonuses for rookies, if you're in the first or second round.
Yeah, the signing bonus was probably pretty sick, but your man's going to get paid in the next couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
He is going to be making a fuckload of money. I just hope he doesn't go to like. I guarantee after this stint with the Angels, he's like, "Fuck LA, never doing this again." And Dodgers are gonna be like, "Come on, come on." He's gonna be like, "Absolutely not. I am not doing this again. Take me to New York. Don't care." But yeah, you're right. I'm surprised that we don't hear about that more often. Like
Yeah.
players showing up late because they live in LA. Because if you've never been to LA, God, that traffic fucking sucks.
I mean, dude, I bet I'd be interested to know how, like, especially an organization like the Rams or something where there's so many people involved.
Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised if they put them up in like a hotel by the stadium probably the night before.
Yeah, you're probably
Although
right.
that would suck for home games to have to be in a hotel. Still, it would,
maybe in like
probably
bigger games
something.
they probably do.
or at least giving people the option if they don't have like if they can't get there fast.
Yeah, interesting though.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Oh God, what
Traffic.
else is
Traffic
there?
got me like okay.
Traffic, man, traffic.
Guess we aren't going.
We can talk about the games yesterday a little bit.
Yeah.
Hockey. The Hurricanes do wrap up the series.
Done. Over and at.
That is the first game that was won between those two teams on the road in like 14 games. They had played each other between 12. No, they played each other 6 games in the playoffs and then 8 or 9 games during the regular season. So 14 or 15 games in only one game, and it ended up being the series clincher was won on the road between those two teams. Between the Hurricanes and the Predators, 14 games all season, only one road win, and it was the one to take them out. Take them out.
Had to do what they had to do, and that sets up the first game for the second round, doesn't it?
So that is the first. We now know
first matchup.
Yeah, that is the no. Islanders and Bruins is the other
one.
Oh,
that happened yesterday.
That happened
2 days ago.
2 days ago. But no. So Hurricanes will be taking on the Lightning. Boy, if you think the Lightning aren't winning that, you're fucking nuts. You're fucking nuts. You're nuts.
Should be a good series though.
It should be a good series. However, I don't think Carolina is consistent enough or good enough to beat the Lightning.
The Lightning looked super strong round one.
I have a feeling that Lightning are going to come in as dogs to win that series too.
You think?
If they are, actually, we should probably check that right now, huh?
Yeah, true. Probably have lines on that.
Yeah. Hang on. Quick pause from the show. We need to see this real quick.
Well,
no.
As far as other stuff.
Eastern Conference. Wait, Western. No. East, North, South. Where's South Division?
That was the only game.
Are they calling it the Central Division?
No,
they're calling it the Central Division.
The Canadians managed to stay alive as well. That's the other game yesterday. They managed to stay alive, down 3-2 to the Maple Leafs.
This has to be wrong. This has to be wrong.
What's it at?
Plus 1,400.
For the Lightning?
Yeah, no, that's got to be wrong. No way. Oh, that's Stanley Cup.
Okay, wait.
Central. Oh, this is just taking the divisions in. Okay, that's dumb. That's not actually the line. I was gonna be like, what? I was expecting to see like plus 100 or something. Anyways, but round 2 is set up for the South or Central Division, I guess they're calling it. Take Tampa Bay, man. They're so much better than them. Yesterday, the Canadians stave off elimination on the road. Surprisingly, weird. They almost did choke that, by the way. They were up 3-1.
Yeah.
Toronto comes back, takes it to OT. However, the Habs took care of business. And then basketball.
We had some fun.
VIP went 2-3. We did lose on the Suns' bed.
Yeah.
Basketball was kind of good.
They almost had it too.
Yeah.
They brought it into 8-7 right at the end there, and then they just could not.
After game 1, I was like, man, the Suns look really good, and the Lakers look really bad. And now after game 3, I'm just sitting here and I'm like, ugh, no.
Now I have to take my bias out because I really want the Suns to win. And when they looked good, it was a lot easier to be like, let's go.
It was very easy to be on their side. And now that we're after game 3 and the Lakers have a 2-1 lead with another game in LA, I'm just Man, I don't know anymore. I
The
I
only
really
thing is,
don't want to see the Lakers go any further. I don't. I'm
it
sick and
seems
tired
like
of it.
the last two games,
What's up, Jason?
they were a healthy. Hey, what's poppin', Jason? They were like, they seem to be a healthy CP3 away from winning the last two games. So
Yeah.
hopefully over the maybe not before they go down too much, he can come back in a bigger capacity.
I
But
mean, I wasn't aware of. I mean, I know Chris Paul is super underrated. I know he's a very big key to that team. I don't think. I think I undersold how much of a key to that team he really is.
I
Because
mean,
I mean, this man has a hurt shoulder, and you can physically see it affecting the team.
yeah,
He
he
didn't chuck up one.
facilitated.
He didn't chuck up 1 3 last night because he
No,
apparently he can't like go like this right now. Like apparently it's
and
very
that's a
very
problem
difficult for
in
him to do
basketball,
that.
isn't it?
And that's kind of a problem in basketball if you can't put your arm over your head. Um, I mean he didn't show it last night. You could see that he wasn't 100%. I mean he wasn't chucking up threes. He wasn't taking shots that he probably would. Um, but man, they are going to struggle if he doesn't get healthy and get healthy quick.
Especially considering basically the role he plays on the floor is so vital to the team, and it so much involves full motion of his arms because
Yeah, like
he's a true point guard. He's a true facilitator, and he's also undersized. So when it comes down to, because he also runs that offense, his passing and stuff has been part of like what gives all the opportunities and that, and like the little like two man game with eight. And if you can't either
push a pass like
right or get it up or
yeah,
like, man, it's tough.
they are going to, and I'm kind of upset because I do not want to see
Which
the Lakers
shoulder
keep
is it?
going.
Is it his? Do you know which shoulder it is? His left or his right?
His right.
That's even
His
worse
right
then.
shoulder.
So that's coming
Yeah.
in for any kind of layups too, off
Yeah,
a pick
'cause
and
he's a
roll or
righty, so
anything.
yeah. But don't forget that LeBron's shoulder
Unfortunate.
hurts too because Chris Paul hooked it and hurt him. Don't forget.
Bro, and every
Don't forget
time,
that LeBron still can't see out of that eye too when he got poked.
and his brother's playing, and he's not even paying attention, and his controller's got all jammed up, and it's too loud in here.
I think it's funny that LeBron complained about that eye thing and then said, "Oh yeah, I was seeing 3 when I took that shot." When literally LeBron's first success was with Chris Bosh, who could not see out of one eye during the entire NBA Finals. Do you remember that? Chris Bosh's eye was like completely closed for the entire NBA Finals. This man played with one eye the entire NBA Finals. I miss him. I miss the dinosaur.
Me too.
I miss the little T-Rex.
The problem is, man, if he didn't have those injuries, what's his, like his knee injuries essentially took him out, right?
Yeah, I mean he was getting old at the time.
But man,
yeah, I mean,
when he retired, he could have kept like in terms of his age, if it wasn't for his injury history.
At his peak.
Yeah,
he damn near retired at his peak. He was still playing great ball.
He was playing incredible ball. I think if you look at his, the draft class there is interesting.
Hey man, dinosaurs are extinct for a reason. They just can't stick around for very long. Don't get me right. You can't even deny that Chris Bosh didn't look like a damn dinosaur.
Oh, absolutely. And he was on the Raptors. So
yeah, I know. It was perfect.
So he was the 4th pick. The first pick in that draft was LeBron. And then Darko, remember him? Remember that whole thing when it was like, man, it's either LeBron or Darko.
Yeah. Holy shit, that's right.
But dude, this is an incredible draft. It's also funny. Okay, sorry. I'll just get to it. Melo was 3rd. Bosh was 4th. Wade was 5th.
Okay. Sorry, I got sidetracked by the whole J. Cole thing. What'd you say?
So in that draft, it went LeBron.
Oh, Sid's in.
It's popping Sid.
Too. Chris Bosh had heart problems?
Dude, yeah. There was a lot of things saying that he just could not go anymore. But yeah, LeBron, Darko, Melo, Bosh, and then Wade were the top 5 picks in that draft. 4 members of the Banana Boat. Remember that?
Banana Boat. Yes, I do. That was such like a scandal at the time.
I know.
Like, oh shit, what's gonna happen next?
Melo's going to Miami. Nah.
Oh shit. No. Speaking of basketball, though.
Could you imagine?
J. Cole's stint in the Africa Basketball League is over. He's done. I heard this yesterday, and I heard it was for family reasons. However, now that I am looking at this, I don't think it's really for family reasons. I think
What makes you think that?
so I'm watching an interview. If you look at the positive side of things, you know what I'm saying. So I think there's a negative, and I think there as a positive, the negative part of it is I think he. Oh, this is not talking about.
Yeah, that sounds like the people who are all mad that he's even playing, which
Yeah.
I think is stupid. Come on, dude, just let J. Cole ball.
I think J. Cole was probably got some backlash around the league, and that's probably why he did what he did. I don't think it's for family reasons. The man just
Well,
released an album. I have a feeling it's
I,
not
I
quite for that reason. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm
now
completely wrong. However, it seems like J. Cole
I was a little
is doing this
suspicious.
because others told him that he should not be.
I was a little suspicious because when I looked this up, I wanted to see why.
Mm-hmm.
And 14 hours ago, they announced the Rolling Loud California lineup, and J. Cole is headlining. So I was a little suspicious, but that's not until December 10th.
Okay.
So, but the tickets do go on sale June 1st. Free
This
plug.
man's probably trying to go on tour. He's not trying to play basketball. Like, hey, it was a cool idea. I think it's awesome. I think it gave some recognition to the Africa Basketball League that they needed because, I mean, what better publicity than getting J. Cole, who just put out an album, to play in your league? And also, anyone who says that he shouldn't be in the league because he's not good enough, don't be a fucking idiot. He is good enough. He got a D1 scholarship to St. Joe's. He's absolutely good enough to be in the basketball Africa. That maybe like with more practice, if he trained really hard for an entire year, I guarantee you'd see some stuff. You'd promise he's been making an album. But don't say that J. Cole's not good enough to be in the basketball Africa League because he is. All those guys have
Well, the thing is,
scholarships to St. Joe's. All those guys.
the thing is, if he was like, if they were forcing him to like start and play like 25 minutes a game and like really like being like, yeah, J. Cole, J. Cole, J. Cole, it's like he wasn't for the role he played on the team at his
15 minutes.
I think if that, dude, I think probably less. I mean, and he's just out there putting up basic numbers. He's not losing any games. It's not so the fact that he's a super successful artist means he's constantly in the headlines for the league, and maybe it takes. I think more so than taking away an opportunity on a team or anything like that.
He's giving the league opportunities with his face.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like you can be a little upset that some guy who's averaging 1-2 points a game, like 7 minutes, whatever, is getting more press than anyone else in the league. But the thing is, he's not replacing anyone's press. He's just the only one generating it.
He's bringing in the press.
Yeah.
Now, the only person in this entire world that's allowed to be mad about J. Cole being on the Rwanda Patriots is whatever 16th guy was next.
Yeah, whoever was at the tryouts.
The one guy that would have made it if J. Cole wasn't on that team. That is the only person in this entire world that is allowed to be mad about this. Otherwise, if you're in that league and you're complaining about J. Cole being in the league, you're being a fucking idiot because that's the dude who's giving you the recognition. His face is giving you more recognition. It's making that league more popular so that you can get to the NBA, which I'm guessing all these guys want to do. I would think.
I'm kind of surprised at how much criticism he got, but then again, I tend to be surprised by how much criticism also like every athlete gets for everything they do. That's or artist or athlete, they typically get the same kind of criticism, the same microscope. It's like, oh, you wanted to go to Africa and play in a basketball league, but you're not a professional basketball player, even though
you don't train every single day.
Come on, dude. I shout out to Rick Ross, cause
Heyo.
He came in and defended Cole. He said, in no way is this meant to be disrespectful, but first and foremost, should no black man's dreams be censored or limited? Okay, Rick.
Yeah, Rick.
And coming from a brother, I think you would understand what building these types of relationship would do for the business, for the eyes on the industry. Facts. Thank you, Rick.
Spit facts, Rick. Boy.
Maybach music.
No, it is true, though. He's right. You're not wrong. We should kick it to a break.
Yeah.
We've been going for 40.
Woo!
We went over our break time. Damn. Kick it to a break. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Enjoy these sick-ass beats.
Scots. All right, fellas, we're back.
Fellas!
We're back like we never left. Here's something.
Hey, unpaid ad, but these are pretty good.
Yeah, dude, the
Mountain Dew Rise.
Mountain Dew Rise energy drinks are fire. They're a little, they don't, they're
Strawberry
good for
melon?
you. The strawberry melon one's fire. This is the
I
orange
mean, I wouldn't
breeze.
say they're good for you, but
I mean,
not
they're
too bad
not.
for you.
They're not bad for you.
Hey, there's vitamin C,
It's 5% juice,
vitamin
No
C,
sugar.
and vitamin A.
zinc, antioxidants.
Dude, basically, this cures everything.
I mean, dude, listen to this. The first ingredients on this are water,
This is unpaid ad.
carbonated water, white grape juice, and concentrated orange juice and citric acid. That sounds good to me. It sounds like juice and water, and that's what makes the world go around. So, speaking of the world going around, this happened in the world today. Segues be like,
what a
so believe it or not, the NFL did another thing, and they made
Oh
a
my
poor decision.
God, NFL. Can
and
you do
they-
anything fucking right?
No, they
Please,
cannot.
we're
No, they
waiting.
cannot. We've learned the answer. They cannot. They've made another player upset. This one just is like. This one is just. I feel like. All right, we'll just get into it. Jared Veldheer, O lineman, I believe previously for the Colts. I think he was currently a free agent. So, took a drug test. Got suspended for 6 games based on the results of said test. Came out and told us why. He said, I was prescribed low-dose Clomid due to abnormally low T, likely caused by pituitary damage suffered from repeated blows to the head, a.k.a. playing offensive
CTE.
lineman in the NFL.
AKA CTE.
Yeah.
AKA Roger Goodell, protect your players.
Yeah. So
Anyways,
the
keep going.
thing that everyone's already mad about, that
Yes.
veterans, especially in those kind of positions,
I mean,
tend
the fact
to
that
come
every
out of the
single
league and they
offensive
can't use their
lineman
brain
and
no
defensive
more.
lineman dies within the first 20 years
Yeah.
of coming out of the league.
Problems.
Yeah. Okay.
Problems.
Makes sense.
So
Yeah,
guess what?
no.
Oh, prescription medicine. It exists for it. You can
Oh,
get better.
wow.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry though. Anyway. He said he said I recommend this to any veteran who is struggling with post-football issues. And then he goes, I also plan to retire from the NFL. So the NFL came out, said, you failed this drug test. That's a 6-week suspension. And he said,
"Fuck you."
He said, you guys made my brain no
You're
work.
the reason
I'm
I
taking
have
a
to take this
medicine. I'm
medicine."
taking a medicine to try to make my brain not hurt all the time or whatever it is. I don't know what kind of thing. Probably a ton of side effects, and
Oh my God, I can't even imagine.
it's probably terrible. And he's taking a medicine that seems to help with it. Definitely not performance enhancing, I wouldn't imagine. But yeah, got the suspension, and he said, I used this for my brain, got smacked around. I recommend this to anyone who else's brain got smacked around. I retire right now. I think that's powerful. I think the dude probably could have been on a roster this year, so it's a bit of a sacrifice.
I'm sure he's just fed up. He's like,
yeah.
"Are you kidding? Like, are you serious? Like, I can't even think straight. This medicine makes me able to think straight, and you're gonna suspend me for it? Okay. Screw you. I don't want to play anymore." And Roger is like, "Okay, fine. Next one up."
Okay, but apparently, now this article says that the statement is a little misleading.
Hmm.
They say that the timing of these two pieces coming to light, the retirement and the banned substance thing, it makes it seem more reactionary than how it actually was. In reality, he probably made his choice to retire earlier. Probably
Yeah, he was probably ready to retire, yeah.
before he took a banned substance that he probably knew would trigger a positive result.
However, if you're in that
But you know
spot
what?
where
If he was
you're
doing
willing
it,
to
yeah.
you're willing to lose your career to take this medicine because it makes your head feel so much better. You're willing to lose your career on it. I have a feeling that he might have had to be taking that. If you're willing to literally not lose your career, but get suspended for half a season, which is basically jeopardizing your entire career when you're a free
Yeah.
agent. Like, he knew what he was doing.
Well, here's the thing, though. He wasn't playing much.
Yeah.
He's an 11-year vet, though. He's an 11-year offensive lineman vet, which means he probably could have found a spot. But he's been playing very sparingly, and he's actually the guy. I just remembered this. I saw this. He almost got traded. No, I'm sorry. He did get traded, but he didn't play for the Pack. But okay, he almost became the first player to play for two different teams in the postseason.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah, he was on the Colts, and then he was on the Packers roster.
Uh,
Um, but he never actually played for the Packers, so he didn't do it.
interesting.
But he almost had it, and then he was placed on the COVID-19 list before the divisional
Oh,
round against
oh.
the Rams.
Um, that's unfortunate. Yeah, the NFL just needs to do a better job with this kind of stuff. Like at the end of the day, which the NFL needs to be doing better with a lot of stuff. But hey, if there's a player in your league who wants to take something to make his head feel better because he literally can't think straight and he's probably gonna die in 20 years anyways because his brain's so fucked up, let the man take the medicine without suspending him, please. Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know.
For
I guess I have to
starters, just
look
for
into
starters,
it.
I
I'm sure
guess.
there's a reason that it is banned, maybe, or maybe not. I don't know.
I mean,
Sometimes there
there's
isn't.
there's always reasons why things are banned, but at the same time, can we lift some of those restrictions? I mean, we got the smoking weed thing done. Good, thank God that these players
Dude,
are
you
allowed
know
to
what?
smoke a little weed
I'm going to
now.
be honest. That might have been one of the worst things for players. Not because of the, like, obviously, hey, it's way better than getting on opioids. It's way better than a lot of, but
The
what
problem
they
is it
had
came
to
at a
give up.
cost.
Yeah,
But
what
yes,
they had
it's
to give up
because, yes,
was
exactly,
way too.
exactly.
It's
The
been.
C, the
That's why
CBA
we've seen so many
was
problems. It's literally as a result of that CBA, and it's why they have 17 games now. It was an extra game for
those
at least I
for
can
those who
smoke a little J guy.
Yeah, for those who don't know, the CBA is the collective bargaining agreement and it's the agreement between owners and the NFL Players Association, basically on how things are allowed to run. It goes over like very very detailed stuff, and it's done every 8 years or so. It's kind of like
I
whenever
think
a
it's
new
every
CBA
10.
needs to be made every 10. And the new CBA was just made last year, and the big thing for the players is they are now allowed to smoke weed, which is a huge thing, I might add, because getting suspended for smoking weed in the NFL is fucking ridiculous. Like, you know how bad these guys' bodies probably hurt, and just don't give them opioids, just let them smoke weed if they want. Like, good.
Yeah.
However, at the cost it came at, it's not worth it. You get to smoke weed, but you have to play an extra game. The salary shit got all fucked up.
Not to mention all the things we saw with like Juwan James coming out of
Yep.
not that injury thing. That was all in the
Gets injured
CBA
in
as
an
well.
off-site workout for his team,
But
and
but
gets
working
cut
out
by
for
that team.
football by a program recommended by his coach, still
And the
cut, no
CBA
surgery, no money.
And the CBA clearly says that you're allowed to do that. Dalton, all this lock of the day, Nets -1.5 first quarter.
Oh,
Dalton, all this got himself a free week of VIP. I love Dalton. Also, that's a great pick.
yeah,
I really like that. Nets -1.5.
dang, I feel
Dalton,
like
make sure you send us a little DM on Twitter so we can get you figured out after the show.
damn,
But that is a great pick.
yeah, those
That's -1.5.
first quarter bets on the big time favorites are something we probably should have been looking at more. To be honest, that's a great bet.
Great bet, Dalton. Love it. But yeah, NFL, do better, be better. I want to talk about golf before we head into bets at 11
Oh
o'clock.
boy,
I want to talk about golf for the next 8 minutes because boy, is this sport getting entertaining. For those who don't know, if you haven't seen it already, I'm sure it's been talked about a lot out there, but Brooks Koepka and Bryson DeChambeau do not like each other, Sean. They don't.
so
They
I've
don't
noticed.
like each other.
Yeah, it seems
And a
like
lot
they're
of
not.
people didn't know why and thought that Bryson DeChambeau said something when he went behind. Because if you haven't seen the clip, Bryson DeChambeau walks behind Brooks Koepka in an interview. Brooks Koepka loses his mind like a little 4-year-old girl and is like, fuck, that's such bullshit. However, what I didn't know was the story behind that and how long it's been going on for.
No, yeah.
It's been going on for a good minute, Sean. It's been going on for a while. Back in 2019, Brooks Koepka had an ESPN photo shoot with a shirt off and everything, and all
In the
this stuff.
body issue, I'm sure.
In a body issue, yes. And what did
body.
Bryson DeChambeau do? He goes on a Twitch live stream, was asked about Brooks Koepka, and then says, basically along the lines of, I don't know why he was in the photo shoot. He doesn't even have abs, and then continue to say, I should have been in the photo shoot. I have good abs. You should see my abs.
Dude, I
It
wish
was
we
just a
did.
very weird thing. DeChambeau's been known to be very slow on the course, and Brooks
Yeah.
Koepka is known to very much not enjoy the slow pace. Now, Bryson DeChambeau is living rent free in Brooks Koepka's head. However, I saw a clip yesterday of Bryson DeChambeau golfing, and it was a tournament a little while ago, and Bryson DeChambeau hits the ball, and someone goes, "Attaboy Brooksy!" And Bryson DeChambeau immediately turns around and goes, "Whoever said that needs to go now." So he's not the only one living rent free in someone's head. I think Brooks has got a little neat part underneath his skin too. This feels like a little brother.
Yeah.
Quite literally, Bryson DeChambeau seems like an annoying little fucking brother who keeps poking and poking and poking and poking. And Brooks is like, "I will fucking kill you. I will literally kill you." They do not like each other. And this sets up the match part 3 now. I think we've had 2 with Phil and Tiger and another one. So this might be part 4, where Tom Brady and Bryson DeChambeau are going to golf against Aaron Rodgers. Aaron
What?
Rodgers and Bryson DeChambeau are taking on Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they wanted the PGA champion. So, and it sounds like Brooks is going to be somehow involved in this.
I think he's commentating or something like that.
Yeah, they're going to make Brooks a part of this just to give a little entertainment. I see a lot of complaints out there about this fight between the two, and saying like golf is a gentleman's sport. You can't be blah blah blah. This isn't classy from either person. Shut the fuck up. I don't care if golf is a gentleman's sport. We all know it's a gentleman's sport. We all know that it's played by rich white dudes, and you're supposed to be quiet and mind your own business. I don't like it anymore. I want entertainment. I want rivalries. The reason that golf used to be so entertaining is because Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson went at it every single fucking weekend. Tiger Woods won every single tournament, and Phil Mickelson was always second. They hated each other. They didn't like each other, and it was fun. It was fun to watch them go against each other. And now we have another rivalry. And this
it's
one
just
is
what we
public.
needed. This one's
one is
public.
not-
This one is
not-
petty. This one is.
This is not going like just taking it out on the course kind of thing, fighting each other on the course kind of thing, what Tiger and Phil did. They really never said anything to each other, just little banters every once in a while. This isn't on the course anymore.
This is a 2021 beef. This is memes flying around
social
Twitter.
Media
This
attack. This is everything, and I'm here for it. Come on, golf. Give us something. Give us something, golf. Give us some entertainment. This is what we need. I want dudes coming out there just beating the shit out of each other with golf clubs and shit. Like, oh, give me some entertainment, golf. Big golf fan, by the way. Love golf. Oh, that is Bryson DeChambeau living rent free in Brooks Koepka's head. That is
Yep.
That is definitely what that was.
A live image.
Yeah, good for golf, good for the sport. Very excited to see where this goes. I want them to fight. I want golf to build this up for as long as they can. I know it's going to get annoying after a while, but I want them to build it up and make the biggest deal about it and keep putting them both in situations to just come across each other, because I know golf will. They're going to pair them together or some shit. They're going to do something.
Yeah, if
they
check
know
out
what's good for the sport right now.
Yeah, they'll let it go. If you check out Hey Fellas Betting on TikTok, we have a nice little video on there. Gives a quick breaks it down in a minute. This guy right here. Look at this guy.
25,000 views. 2K likes.
Dude, quit flexing. All right.
Hey, VIP had a good day yesterday. TikTok's killing it. It's just.
All right.
Sorry.
Just kidding, bro. Flex on him. Come on now.
Come back at 11 o'clock, everyone. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break, and then we're talking bets for the rest of the hour. Go take a shit. Go to the bathroom. Go get some coffee. Go
Unless
wake up. I know you guys are in bed, or you're watching at work, on your drive, or whatever. Go do something. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You better be here for 11 o'clock, though, because bets are going to be rolling, and they're going to be rolling fast.
We're going to be talking about, oh my goodness, and you better stick around for the end when we get to our favorite sport.
4 WNBA games today.
4 of them.
4 of them. Not to mention
man,
the biggest hockey game in the history of the world is 10th.
Dude, playoff hockey, I don't get. Give me NBA. WNBA, that is. Sorry, I don't care about NBA either. I didn't want to. I don't mean to confuse.
Sarah, the Wild are on tonight. I need you to
yeah.
quiet down there.
Okay.
All right. Kick it to a break. We'll be back in 2.
Get out of here. Fellas, we're
Dude,
back.
that beat is so hard. That beat is so good. Good.
I know we'll be A-okay.
That was made at 3 a.m. last night.
Yeah, dude. That song. Here, a little context. That song.
We had a little bit of liquid inspiration last night.
It turns out.
Was made out of it.
Turns out when you make TikToks, whatever the song that happens to be in it will be jammed into your head like the circle-shaped thing into like the square-shaped thing, and you got the hammer thing, and you're a little baby playing with a toy. It's like that. And man, A-OK by that dude, by that guy.
Living in this big blue world.
Yeah.
Can you just drop the beat real quick? Just quickly. Just a little. Living in this big blue world. Because that part is sick. God, what a beat. What a beat.
We'll do it quick.
Don't worry, we're talking about bets. Don't worry. Everyone just hold your horses. Let me jam out for 1 minute before we just start rolling out the bets. Just relax. I can't hear.
All right. Yeah, wait. I'm about to drop it. Ready?
It's okay.
I hope we don't get copyright claimed.
I hope we don't get copyright claimed. It's kind of changed a little bit.
Yeah, that's a remix, bro. That's free use. Free use, and we can't monetize our channel yet. So
No.
come at me, A-OK, man. Please
All
don't.
right.
Yeah, let's get into some bets now.
Yeah.
No
NHL
more.
tonight. We only have one game, but it is the game of the fucking year. Minnesota Wild, my Minnesota Wild, has come back from a 3-1 series and has tied it up 3-3 for Game 7 in Las Vegas. Let's go!
I mean, look, dude. Besides
Game 7!
the obvious bias, I gotta say, the Wild are looking hot right now. They're looking. I don't know. If they can even lose it. I think they are on such a run right now.
They're very good at. They're very good at losing big important games. It's very possible. I've watched them do it a lot of times. Trust me, very capable. However, tonight the Las Vegas Golden Knights are getting -180 at home. Minnesota Wild getting +155 on the road. Public a little bit stacked on the Golden Knights tonight. 61% of tickets, 79% of money. So Minnesota Wild getting 21% of money. Fellas, I'm sorry. I have to do it, but I am rolling or dying with my boys. I am taking the Minnesota Wild. I might not put it out in VIP. I might not even put it out as a free play, but I will be betting on the Minnesota Wild tonight because I either will be the happiest human being or the saddest human being tonight, and I will be nothing in between. Absolutely nothing in between. Do I think the Wild are going to win tonight? Not really. I think that Vegas is going to do what they've been doing all series and manhandle us. However, I will
just
say,
not in the last two though.
No, 2 games.
Well,
ago,
2
we
years
got
ago,
destroyed,
but
we got wrecked, but we still won. So hey, I'll take it.
Like
The
that
last game, we actually won last game.
That was that was pure. That was just you won.
But
But-
I will say that our best players, the Minnesota Wild's best players for the entire series, have not done shit. They haven't scored points. They haven't scored goals. They haven't done anything. And the last game, we finally had our best players do shit. Parisi got involved. Kevin Fiala got involved. Matt dumbass.
Oh,
Yeah, he takes some very stupid. I don't like that guy. Matt Dumba started doing something, and our captain Jared Spurgeon started scoring something. They got 2 points for the first time in the series. So maybe that unlocked the little key on our big players, and they're gonna perform now. Because if they perform, I think we win tonight, and we are hot. And Cam Talbot isn't letting up much goals, so maybe. But yeah, if I'm a smart person tonight, I'm taking Vegas. But boy, I'm rolling with the boys. Rolling with them. Come on, Wild. Game 7.
You got
Come back.
You can't not.
3-1
You can't
down
not.
against the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Come on. Do it for me. All right. So that is the only NHL game tonight, unfortunately. The under-over is set at 5 flat. Honestly, that might still hit the under. And public money is pretty much split on under-over. So might be taking the under because I'm guessing Marc-Andre Fleury and Cam Talbot are going to play out of their fucking mind tonight.
Do you think Fleury's starting? You think?
Hang on, let me check.
I mean,
That is interesting because I did hear rumors that they were going to start Lehner, who is honestly just as good as Mark.
yeah, that's the thing. They have such a good guy off the
No,
bench.
Robin Lehner is suspected to start tonight.
Really?
That scares the shit out of me. Yep.
But maybe not. Maybe
No,
it's
it
not
definitely-
scary, but maybe it is scary.
It scares me because it's going to make the Golden Knights snap out of whatever
Yeah, they'll
funk
get
they're in.
waked up a little
Those
bit.
players, when you take a goalie as good as Marc-Andre Fleury and you basically tell your team that, hey, because you guys aren't playing good enough, we can't even start Marc-Andre Fleury to get a little spark. That's a big deal in hockey. The players take that to heart, and that's scary because they're going to have a little kick in the ass tonight. So we'll see, but I got to roll with my boys tonight. Minnesota Wild, I'm rolling with them. Come on, boys. Give me one. Come on, one Minnesota team. Give me something, please. Fucking T-Wolves are about to ship out, so please, Minnesota, please. Oh, hey.
Oh, dude, you turned out your lights with your passion for your team.
Hey, my passion alone kills the power in this place. What can I tell you? Let's get into some NBA. The worst, the not as good basketball league. I'm referring to.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. All right, first game tonight is Knicks Hawks game 3. Correct? Yes, game 3. We're in Atlanta tonight. The Knicks are getting plus 5. Plus 5. Hawks getting 5 points tonight?
That seems...
Woo! Tickets are split 50-50. However, the Knicks are getting 71% of money. So public stacking up a little bit on the Knicks tonight. I can understand why at plus 5 when probably most people think that the Knicks are better than the Hawks.
Well, the thing is, I don't understand these lines sometimes because at no points have the Hawks beaten the Knicks by 5.
No.
They won on that little Trae Young floater game 1, and then they lost game 2. Why are they getting 5 points here? Is there someone on the Knicks out?
I guess. No, just probably at home.
Oh yeah, it is their first home game.
It is their first home game, and the Knicks are a home team. So, I mean, we'll see. Still, 5 points seems like a lot in the series. The lines yesterday were really fucked too. I mean, Suns getting 7, which ended up, I guess, not being fucked, but the Nuggets getting 4 yesterday was
that was crazy.
Plus money yesterday was crazy.
I loved that.
It was absolutely insane. That little backdoor cover on the over was fucking sick too. I'm not gonna lie. That over should not have hit yesterday. Not even close. That was like 40 points in the last 2.5 minutes in that game. Vegas knows. Vegas does know.
How do they always know?
Sid's got some wisdom over here with the Vegas knows comment.
But how do they always know?
Because it's literally their job to know. Like, they have probably 10 of the greatest statisticians and analytical people ever, all day, every day, working on this shit.
It's incredible. Because at first, it's like, when you first get into it, you kind of are thinking like, oh, wow, they're really good at...
beat it.
And plus, it's like, oh, they're really good at finding, like, right in the middle. Like, what if... And then it's like, it's not even that. They are very good at convincing you that you know what you're doing.
They're so good at, leading you to think that you know what you're doing. They're so good at it. And unless you spend just an absurd amount of time watching it and you see the same patterns, you're going to get fucking killed. That's why you sign up for Hey Fellas VIP.
So
$100 a day. $25
do the work
a month.
for you.
So we do the work for you. Anyways, 7 o'clock, Knicks, Hawks. I don't think that the Knicks should be getting that much money or that many points. Their money line is plus 170. That might be worth it. Honestly, I wouldn't even take a spread in this game. I'd just be taking money line. I don't think the spread's worth it because if they lose, I feel like it's going to be by more than 5.
Yeah, probably.
But we'll see. 8:30 Nets Celtics. Once again, the Nets are getting 8. That's the third game in a row the Nets are getting 8.
I think you just take that at this point. Like,
I feel like 74% of tickets, 81% of public money. At this point, you shouldn't be betting on the Celtics. I don't know if you want to bet on the Nets. Maybe the Celtics come close in one of these games, but boy, the Nets aren't fucking good. And boy, the Celtics are just not that great.
Yeah.
That's just where we're at. The Nets are really good. Really, really good. Like, they can't even come within. Honestly, lock of the day, Nets minus 1.5 first quarter is a great bet. That is a fantastic bet.
There we go. Now we got the odds up for the people back home.
Nice. So yeah, public getting stacked on Nets a little bit, but I understand why. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's really you can't take the Celtics plus 8 at this point. You cannot bet on the game if you don't want to, but I don't think you can take the Celtics. I don't see any reason to.
I would take the over in this game, however, as 95% of money is on the under. The over is 227. Celtics at home probably going to play a little bit better offensively. Nets are not going to slow down. Yeah, that's 8:30. 9:30. Clippers, Mavs, Game 3. Mavs up 2-0, as the fellas called. We did call the series, by the way. We said the Mavs were going to upset the Clippers. We called it. We told you. If you were in the show, you would have known. You would have taken underdog bet at plus 300 before the series started, like we told you to.
I still don't know why it was plus, but I'm sure glad we took it. But man, what a weird. These odds have been crazy, and the Clippers are still getting minus.
Yeah. Dallas goes back home tonight, and they're still getting underdogged. Why does Vegas not realize that the Mavs are better than the Clippers?
I would say in this one, I would be taking, if I want the Mavs, I'd be taking the money line over the spread.
Absolutely.
Just because
it's not going to be that close.
If the Clippers win, they're pissed they're
they're
gonna drop a lot. But if they're not, it's not going to be a 3-point game.
Yeah. Completely agree. Mavericks getting plus 2.5. 59% of tickets are on Clippers, 63% of money. So this is pretty well split.
Still,
people are a little bit on the Clippers side, but it's pretty much split. Those lines will change throughout the day. Yeah, exactly what you said. I'd be taking money line, and I'd be taking the Mavericks. Mavericks money line only getting 25% of money at plus 117. Probably worth it. This is one of those games where I'd be taking Mavericks -2 and Clippers -10. I'd be taking two spreads, trying to get plus money on both. Because I feel like it's either gonna be a close Dallas win, it feels like, or a Clippers blowout. Because they do need a game. They have to win. Clearly they have to win one of these, but you'd imagine that they're trying to get both.
Yeah.
They said they're not panicked, but boy, I don't fucking believe you. You just lost both games in your home court, and now you got to go to Dallas, where they hate you, by the way. Dallas hates the Clippers.
It's gonna be brutal out there.
Luka hates the Clippers. Dallas hates the Clippers.
They're really showing it too, man. They are not.
They are
not messing around with these guys. They are like,
we're gonna fucking beat you this time. You're done.
In Dallas too. I forgot it was in Dallas. Oh man.
Yeah, because they took 2 in LA.
Dude, how are the Clippers? I'm sorry. How are the
Say it. Spit it out. Do it.
They're down 2 games. They haven't won 1, and now we're in Dallas.
And they're still getting favored.
The thing is, though, I can be all mad at the line, but it's split still. So I guess it isn't that. I guess we just really like the Mavericks or something. I don't know.
I'm not even saying that the Mavericks are going to win this game or cover, although I do kind of think that they do. But to be giving a team that already took 2 in LA and then coming back home in a place that absolutely hates the Clippers with a bunch of players that hate the Clippers, man, I don't know. However, this line did open at 1 and now is at 2.5. Is there something I'm missing? I know. Let me check NBA injuries real quick. We might have talked a little too soon. Hang on. What do we got for injuries? Dallas Mavericks. JJ Redick, as always, and Maxi Kleber is questionable.
Also,
that's nothing.
Over this season, the Mavericks were also 2-1 against the Clippers. Now in the playoffs, they're 2-0 against them. They've dropped 1 game this whole season to the Clippers in 5 matchups. They're
better than them. They're just better.
I just don't see this one.
We've been saying it since the series started. They're just better. Rick Carlisle said they are not even running their plays because Rondo has been calling their plays. Wow.
Was that been working out?
Cool. Apparently not. That's actually pretty interesting, though. So yeah, Clippers Mavs would be taking Mavs here. I think we take the Nets here, and I think you can take the Knicks points, but I would think you just take the money line at plus 170. That's damn good value for the Knicks. Yeah, and the over in the Nets game I really like. I do really like that bet. That's a great bet. That might be the play of the day, honestly. That might be the play of the day. By the way, 5-0 in our past 5 play of the days because we're fucking ballers. Just throwing that out there.
Just ball, bro.
Just ball. That's all there is to it. We're just balling. That is the NBA. Let's get into MLB because I'm sure there's a lot today.
Why? Is it because it's a day?
Yeah, because it's a normal day and MLB is ridiculous. The White Sox do play again today. Hang on. I'm jumping ahead. I'm jumping ahead to see who's pitching. Give me a lefty. Baltimore.
Come on, lefty. We'll go. We'll get right into the Orioles White Sox.
Pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles.
The White Sox are getting
Matt Harvey, righty. Fuck.
Well, the White Sox are getting -245 anyway on the money line, which is, I think even with the lefty, that's a bit too juiced for my liking.
Yeah, we did take a -1.5 yesterday.
Yeah, -1.5 today isn't bad.
Yeah, that's what we took yesterday. They are getting stacked on the public again, as they normally do. Honestly, if the White Sox are not going against a starting lefty pitcher, I don't bet them. That's how different it is with lefties and righties in the White Sox.
Yeah,
it's actually ridiculous. They cannot hit against righties, and they absolutely launch them against lefties.
Send them to the International Space Station.
The
Woo!
other game that I'm looking at right now, the Rockies on the road at the Pirates. Let's not forget that the Rockies are, hang on, updated away record on the Rockies. What is it? 3-21 now? I
Did
think
they
it's 3
lose
and
again?
21. They lost twice. Yeah, they lost a back-to-back yesterday.
Oh, poor guys.
3-20. The Colorado Rockies are 3-20 on the road. 3
They
and
don't like it out
20.
there. They don't like it out there.
Yet they're 16-12 at home. This has to be some kind of fucking record anomaly, something. There's no way in history there's ever been a team that is that far over 500 at home and 3-20 on the road. Are you kidding me? How does it even happen? How do you lose 20 out of 23 games on the road? Yeah, okay. Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey.
hey,
That was a mid rant. Can we
come on.
going through a tunnel? Hang on.
Beep
Going
beep.
through a tunnel. Going through a tunnel. Hello? Hello? Work. Yay! Hi. But yes, 3-20. I think just because of that alone, just that alone, we take the Pirates tonight. Maybe not. Pirates aren't that great. Getting minus 105, Rockies getting minus 112 on the road. 61% of tickets are on the Rockies. However, Pirates are getting majority of money at 57%. Hey, the Rockies fucking suck on the road. That's all there is to it.
They're not
Now,
doing
the
well on
Pirates
the road.
also suck on the road and at home. However, 3-20. Are you kidding me? 3-20.
That's really, really,
You're
really
16 and 12
bad.
at home and 3-20 on the road? Come on. That's not possible. Anyways,
Oh,
let's get into some.
here we go. It is a record. They're on the
It
way
is?
for the record. So the
I knew
season
it.
at the 30% completion mark, which is about where we are now. The Rockies are on pace to win. Let's see. So 3-18.
3-20.
Now 3-20 now. They are
Sean.
okay. Wow. Okay,
Blow me away
so
with this statistic.
right now they are under what's that? So 3-20 is what, like a 20? What's that like?
Three
That's
divided
like
by
a
23. That's God. That's low.
okay. So
That's under 10.
that's a 13% win rate on the road.
Yeah.
In history, here we go. The worst away team ever was the 35 Boston Braves. They were 13-65 on the road, and that is a win rate of 16.7%.
Oh my God, they're on pace to have.
They're on pace to be the worst.
But what was that team's home record? I want to know that team's. Do they say that?
It was the 1935
38.
Braves.
Because I bet their home record is shit too.
Well, they were the worst team in the National League and the majors. They were 38-115, which means they only won
27 and
they 27
on
and
the
like
road?
something like that.
Or at home. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. So that team's so bad on the road, and so bad at home too. This team is over 500 at home. How does that even happen? I don't know.
This is interesting.
Anomaly.
But out of the list of the top 5 worst away records all time, one is the Braves, and then 2 and 3 are the Philadelphia Athletics in 1916 and then 1945, and then 4 and 5 are the Washington Senators, which were 1909 and 1904. So also
this hasn't happened in like near 100 years.
So the most recent team on this top 5 was the 45 Athletics, and also none of the teams in the top 5 are the same anymore.
Still
There's
teams.
Boston Braves, Philadelphia Athletics, Washington Senators. Yeah, none of those are the same anymore. So we are in uncharted territory, especially for modern era baseball, in terms of terrible play on the road. Terrible play on the road.
All right, well, after that, what other games we got? Blue Jays, Indians at 7-10. Indians getting plus 135 at home. Blue Jays getting minus 159 on the road. Public stacked a little bit on the Blue Jays, 78% of tickets, but only 64% of money. Don't know if there's really a play here. The Blue Jays are a better team. I think the Blue Jays win this. However, the Indians are very inconsistent and can win games whenever they feel like it feels like. That doesn't nothing appeals to me on that one. 8-10, we have Padres and Astros. The Padres are getting 51% of tickets, but only 39% of money. Padres are actually underdogs here at plus 100. Astros are -117 at home.
Yeah.
Might be a play on the Padres today, honestly. I have been a big fan of fading the Astros in big games. It seems like the Astros beat the bad teams, lose to the good teams, and the Padres are the best team in baseball. No, second best team in baseball. Dodgers are the best team in baseball right now. In my opinion, of course. But they're close. They are very close.
Yeah, they're up there.
Orioles, as we talked about, playing the White Sox, getting +200 on the road. White Sox getting -245. White Sox getting stacked public money. 86% of tickets and 95% of money. Absolutely fucking stacked. Hey, if you're looking for a big old underdog payout today, maybe the Orioles, honestly. White Sox are not good at hitting against righties. They're getting absolutely juiced. The whole public's on them.
Come on, bro.
Seems like this is kind of a trap game for the White Sox. So if you want to take big money underdog today, maybe take the Orioles. Just saying. 7-10, we have the Boston Braves? Was that the old team?
Yeah, the Boston Braves.
Boston Braves. That makes sense. We have the Atlanta Braves on the road getting -155. The Mets at home getting +133. Public is stacking on the Braves on the road at 66% of tickets and 76% of money.
Interesting.
I don't know who's the starting pitcher. I'm guessing that the Atlanta Braves have a good starting pitcher, which is why they're getting favored like this. However, the Mets at home are a very good team. Their bats don't work all the time, but that's okay because the Braves pitching is fucking dog shit. I think the Mets getting disrespected by the public and getting plus money like this at home against a team that's really not that good. Atlanta Braves are not that good of a team. Yeah, the Atlanta Braves are 24-25, 11-11 on the road. Mets are 14-5 at home. Getting plus money with the public stacking on the Braves. I think I like the Mets here tonight. I really do. This might be a VIP play. It might end up being one because I do like that spot. Seems like a good one. Another game at 7-10. The New York Yankees are on the road at the Detroit Tigers, possibly the worst team in baseball, playing probably a top 5 team in baseball right now. I'd put the Yankees at 5 or 6 right now. However, Yankees getting 90% of tickets and 97% of money. And Sean, what have I said before? When the Yankees get stacked on by the public, what happens? What happens, Sean?
They play like doo-doo.
They play like shit and they lose.
Yes.
Again, if you're looking for a big plus money play today, Tigers at home against the Yankees might be a play. I'm just saying, public stacking seems kind of like the same thing in the White Sox game. Seems like a trap game.
Could be.
Remember, the MLB does not make sense this year. Teams that are supposed to be very bad are damn near 500. The whole group is all together because underdogs keep winning. Do not play big juiced minus whatever. Do not play anything over -130 in baseball right now.
Just don't do it.
If you have like a favorite team that's really juiced up, take a -1.5. Do not take any baseball play minus big money. I don't think it's worth it. Unless you're parlaying or whatever you're doing, I don't think it's worth it. Not this season. Maybe next season. The St. Louis Cardinals are once again underdogs.
Really? Against the D-backs? Again?
Against the D-backs, again, they are getting underdogs. And not only that, the Diamondbacks are actually getting the money today. Yesterday, the Cardinals were getting by the way, what a great fucking game yesterday. Great fucking game. Cardinals down, come back, take the lead. Diamondbacks come back, tie it up. We get to the 10th where the Cardinals do, in fact, win and cash for the VIP. 2-0 yesterday in MLB. Got White Sox -1.5 and Cardinals. Nice. Can we stop going through tunnels now?
Nope.
I'm done.
Dude, why? You're going through the Appalachian Mountains, bro. You're just going through. You up in Mount Pocono.
Mount Poconos. Wait, hang on. So since Shohei Ohtani was scratched yesterday, does that mean that he's playing today?
I don't know. Perhaps.
Does that mean that he's pitching today? Let me check. Give me Shohei Ohtani. Oh, even better, Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I love fading that guy. Love it. Shohei Ohtani's on the mound tonight, baby. and he's not going to show up late. He's going to get there early tonight. He's going to be on time, and he's not getting scratched.
Yeah, he
Shohei
better be, dude.
Ohtani.
If he is not, that is a bad look for the guy.
Yeah, imagine he gets scratched again because he's late. Stop it! Stop it right now. Dude, this is why you can't have a million fucking extension cords.
Mac,
fix
your
just make ports that make sense.
Please.
And thank you.
Please.
Am I just like lagging out everywhere?
No, you look all right.
Do I? Okay. All right. Just making sure.
You're looking good, bro. Don't worry about it.
Tip-top, high-quality show, okay?
No, I hear you. No.
Angels on the road at the Athletics, getting plus 125. The public is completely split on tickets, 50-50. However, the Athletics are getting 72% of money. Hey, man, Shohei Ohtani is playing. Anything can happen. If you're a big fan of Shohei Ohtani, which I am, I wouldn't be betting on the Angels right now because they kind of suck. However, Shohei Ohtani does not suck at all. Greatest baseball player that's ever lived.
Dude, I think that's a sign.
Already.
Every time you say that, it seems like you're everything breaks.
Yeah, it's because he's that good at baseball.
They don't want the truth out.
Everything. They don't want the truth, man. Everyone talking about fucking Babe Ruth, best baseball player ever. Babe Ruth was fat as shit and could only hit home runs. Fucking idiots. Didn't play defense, couldn't run bases. All he could do was fucking hit.
Oh, he's a pitcher,
this dude
too.
Is hitting, running, fielding, starting pitching, and relieving. Shut up.
Well, he was also a starting pitcher and a fielder. And a bat.
Yeah, in like the fucking 30s. Shohei Ohtani, best baseball player that's ever lived. Don't fucking question it, because you're wrong.
Hey, if he does it for more than 3 months, then maybe.
Yeah. Fair. Hey, I'm pre-goating him.
Pre-goat.
It's kind of like a pre-jack, but a pre-goat. At 10:10 tonight, we have the Texas Rangers on the road at the Seattle Mariners. Mariners are one of my favorite teams to bet as underdogs. However, they're getting favorited tonight at like minus 125. And the public's stacking on them. Love the Texas Rangers here. Yeah, just like the Texas Rangers on the road here. Plus 106, only getting 13% of money. Are you kidding me? Texas Rangers are a better team than the Seattle Mariners. Come on.
That's the money. That's a pick right there.
Come on.
That's the pick right there.
We're just moving right on from that one. We don't even have to talk about that one anymore. That one's just, hey, Rangers plus money against the Mariners. Come on. Take it. Giants and Dodgers play tonight. Giants getting plus 170. Whew. You're telling me that probably the third best team in baseball right now is getting plus 180, 170? Now, they are playing the LA Dodgers. So
so they might be the third, but they're playing someone who's also in those top three. Yeah.
However, man, you could just take San Francisco plus 1.5 at like minus 110 probably. Because I don't think this game's going to be a blowout by any means.
Yeah, plus 1.5 is minus 132 right now.
Okay, that's not bad.
Which is kind of crazy, but considering the money line's 170, 1.5's minus 132. I think that money line is.
Hey, and with the public stacking up a little bit on the Dodgers, 61% of tickets, 64% of money, it might just be worth taking the Giants here.
Something to look out for.
Give them a shot, man.
I mean, yeah, it's worth it. If you're just like, there's a shot that the underdog wins just because they're both such good teams. However, it's always hard to bet on two good teams because they're both good and they can both win. Yeah, especially.
However, by no means necessary is the Dodgers starting an ace. It's Walker Buehler tonight. If it's Clayton or anything, I can understand. However, his whip is under 1. It's a .89. If you don't know what a whip is,
how's his nene?
That's a fucking incredible. All right, well, so the show's over. We're done. That was no. Anyway, I'm just gonna move on from that. Jesus, this show sucks. Cincinnati Reds getting plus 160 on the road against the Chicago Cubs, who are getting minus 186 at home. Public really likes the Cubs here. 71% of tickets, 81% of money. Don't have a play here. However, the Reds don't seem like they're that much worse than the Chicago Cubs right now. I would point out. I think the Cubs are good at home. Let me double check so I'm not talking off my ass. Where is this game? Oh, this game's at 2:20, by the way. This is the early game today. Yes.
Yeah, this is first game of the night.
The Cubs are 16-9 at home, 11-13 on the road. Cincinnati's also 11-13 on the road, and Cincinnati does have a debut pitcher tonight. God, I can't.
Ooh.
Debut pitcher tonight. Chicago Cubs pitcher is not that great, although his whip is fucking incredible. Yeah, maybe the Reds here as underdogs. Like I keep saying, do not take minus money if you're playing baseball. I'm feeling a big day for underdogs in the MLB for some reason. I've been seeing all this money, and all the money is always like keeps getting stacked on the favorites, and I'm just feeling like this could. Stop it, please, please stop. Stupid fucking Mac. Okay, we're good. We're back. Yeah. Reds might be in a good spot here. Brewers Nationals. Brewers getting plus money on the road against Nationals unless Max Scherzer is pitching, which I don't think he is. That is not a good line. That seems ridiculous. Yeah, John Lester is pitching. Fuck that guy. Washington is 13-12 at home. Milwaukee's actually a better team on the road, being 13-11. Let me check their last because I think the Brewers are playing pretty well lately. I could be wrong. I'm kind of wrong. They have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their last 10. 4 of their last 6, though. The Nationals have won also 5 of their last 10 and 4 of their last 6. All right, well, we got the same team playing each other tonight, I guess. I just think the Brewers are a better team. 62% of tickets on the Brewers, but 65% of money on the Nationals. Maybe just fade that game. It seems like kind of the same teams playing each other. The Minnesota Twins versus the Kansas City Royals. Twins getting minus 167. Royals getting plus 145. There is someone on Twitter who wants to do a shotgun bet on this game. Wants me to take the Twins and him to take the Kansas City Royals. Is that
Brucey?
No, that is Suck My Take. Suck My Take.
Suck My Takes?
Oh, let's go. Well, I'm now 2-0 against Suck My Take on Twitter.
Friend of the fellas.
Friend of the fellas. Good friend of the fellas. Fella himself. But he has bet me twice out of the blue on shotgun bets, and he's lost both. And now he wants to do another one with this game, and I don't think I'm willing to do it because I don't want to bet on the Twins. I don't want to bet on the Twins. No, God, no.
Dude, just have an ice cold natty light ready. Either way. Either win or you have a nice brew, huh?
You know what? I'm probably drinking beer tonight anyways.
Just have a nice brew, huh?
Yeah.
Or you can make some other guy do it on Twitter. And that's the beauty of the internet.
Hey, I would love to be 3-0 and watch him have to choke down another beer because he does not like the shotguns. He struggles. Kansas City Royals on the road. Twins getting favored pretty hard here. But the public is pretty split. Public is 55% of tickets on the Royals, but 60% of money on the Twins. Don't have a play here. Don't like the Twins. I'm terrible at betting on them. I think I'm now 3-10 on the season on Twins games. Just don't listen to me in that game. Take whatever you want. Don't have a play. You know better than I do. Marlins on the road at the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox are getting favored at minus 177. Marlins plus 150 on the road. Tickets and money both at 70% on Boston. Boston's a pretty good team. I think they're probably like top 8 right now.
Yeah.
Marlins is not a bad team. They beat teams that they should not all the time, but they are on the road and they are much better at home. Martin Perez is, yeah. Oh, that's not true. Miami's 12-14 on the road, 12-12 at home. Boston's actually way better on the road than they are at home. They're only 14-13 at home, and they're 16-7 on the road. So this might be, hang on, let me check their head-to-heads. Oh, they haven't played each other this year.
No.
Marlins actually playing really well, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've won 6 of their past 10, 4 of their past 6. Boston has also won 6 of their past 10 and 4 of their past 6. Why does this keep happening? Why does every team winning 4 of their past 6, but 6 in the past 10? Hey, Marlins at plus 150. Maybe it's worth taking. They're not that bad. They're not much worse than the Red Sox. Yeah, might be a spot here. That's MLB. Wait, let me check under over totals real quick just to see if anything
60 seconds?
Out. Yeah, I'll do a 60 second. Wait, hang on. The under in the White Sox game, the under in the Mariners game, and the under in the Giants-Dodgers game. That's what I got for under-overs. Oh, and the under in the Angels Athletics game. That's what I got. So money lines today, just to recap in MLB, I'm picking Pirates over Rockies, Blue Jays over Indians, Padres over Astros, White Sox over Orioles, Mets over Braves, Yankees over Tigers, Cardinals over D-backs, Angels over Athletics just because Shohei Ohtani is pitching. Rangers over Mariners, Giants over Dodgers, Reds over Cubs, Brewers over Nationals, Twins over Royals? Question mark? And Marlins over Red Sox. That's my plays.
35-second money lines. Let's go.
Hey. Next time we'll get a little bit more. Hey, was pretty good. Let's kick it to a break. We got about 20 minutes left on the show.
No.
I'm gonna make them wait.
You're not gonna do it to him.
I'm gonna make them wait for the WNBA. You have to wait.
Oh man.
You have to wait. Sorry, fellas. You're gonna have to wait.
On the edge of their seats.
Stick around a couple minutes. WNBA when we come back. I know they're craving it. I know they want it. I'm gonna make them wait for it.
You're a dirty dog.
See you when we get back. WNBA.
Oh yeah. Fellas, we kept you on the edge of your seats, huh? For the money.
You know what time it is.
For the money maker.
It's time for the money maker. 12-2-1 on the season. WNBA action coming at you tonight. 4 fucking games. 4
Is
of
there
them.
4?
Count them. 4.
There's 4?
4 tonight.
4?
Count 'em. All 4. 4 WNBA games. 12-2-1. That means we could go 16-2-1 at the end of this day.
For
Just
feeling
saying.
ballsy.
Possible. At 7 o'clock, the Connecticut Sun, not to be confused with the Suns, the Connecticut Sun, playing the Washington Mystics.
Now, here's something interesting. This game is not on DraftKings.
No, it's not because it was taken down because there's a key injury.
Oh.
The line opened up at -3.5 for the Sun and is now -7.5 for the Sun. Hang on. Since DraftKings is not up there, let me go on my phone on Fox Bet and see what the line actually is reflecting. Because it's Points Bet, New Jersey, and MGM, which I don't think anyone has. So let me double check real quick what it's at. Give me WNBA. God, you have to go so far to find it. Unbelievable. Wait, you're not giving it to me today? Oh, you bastards. What a mean thing to do. WNBA, come on, give it to me. Aha, there it is. The Connecticut Sun are getting -7 at -110. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Whoa. All the bets just came in. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. That's at 7 o'clock. I think I'm leaning a little bit Mystics +7.5. I don't know what injury there was. I have to double check. It seems like there's a big one for the line to be jumping that much.
Yeah, it's got to be huge.
Public money or something. At 8 o'clock, we have the LA Sparks against the Chi-Town Sky. I'm sick and tired of betting on Chi-Town. They're not good. I think they're getting -3.5. LA is not a bad team. LA is not that great of a team. But I think Chi-Town is really bad. I think they're getting overrated most of the season by Vegas. It seems like they are big favorites every single game and never cover the spread. So I think I'm leaning Sparks on that one, +3.5 for the Los Angeles Sparks. At 10 o'clock, we have the Minnesota Lynx and the Seattle Storm, the defending champion Seattle Storm, going against the most winning franchise in the WNBA, the Minnesota Lynx. However, the Lynx are struggling this season. They lost all their good players. They're struggling. They're not playing well. However, Seattle Storm getting -5.5. I think the Lynx have not played well. They need one. They know they need one.
Yeah.
Early on in the season, try not to fall too far behind.
Went down.
Oh, really?
Okay, it just disconnected. It just reconnected now. All right, we're good. I would just say what you said before. Quick little interruption.
Quick little thing. Minnesota's 0-3. Minnesota Lynx 0-3 against the spread. Seattle is 4-1, however, only 2-3 against the spread. Minnesota Lynx have lost by 2, 11, and 12. I know that's not appealing in any way, shape, or form. However, public money is getting stacked on the Seattle Storm a little bit. Might be a spot to take the Lynx. Let me check what the money line is. Ooh, the Lynx getting +200 tonight. Maybe.
Wow.
Check out VIP. I will definitely have a free play in the WNBA tonight. I will for a fact. Yes. And then at 10:30, we have the Fever. Who are the Fever?
Indiana.
Wow.
Or
I have not seen them play yet this year.
I don't know if it's Apples. They have the Stranger Things jerseys.
Oh, that's right. Indianapolis? Hang on. I need to know this. Hang on. Indiana Fever is playing the Las Vegas Aces. Indiana Fever is 1-5 against the spread. Las Vegas is 3-2, 2-1 against the spread. Remember the last game we bet on the Vegas. They were down with about a minute left, came back and pushed our bet -6.
That's our and one at the end there.
That was an and one cash. Can't believe we actually hit that. Anyways, the spread is 11 in favor of the Aces. 11. Ooh. Holy shit. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Let me check the
Aces have very cool jerseys.
Oh, hang on. Indiana Fever have not played that bad. They lost to the New York Liberty, who's probably one of the best teams. Lock of the day, Braves minus. Oh, first 5. Hey, Ben Logan got himself a week of VIP. Attaboy, Ben. Love to see it. Lock of the day. Ben's lock of the day. -0.5, first 5 Braves money line. Don't know what the odds are on that. I think it's probably pretty good. Probably like probably like -110, -120. Good luck, Ben. Make sure you shoot us a DM. I'll get you taken care of after the show.
Those first 5s are really nice, especially when there's an ace in. Someone who's, and you don't want to deal with that bullpen messing around. First 5s are nice.
First fives are nice. Okay, going back to Indiana versus Las Vegas though, with an 11-point favorite on the Las Vegas Aces. I'm looking back at the Indiana games. They lost game 1 against the New York Liberty. New York Liberty is the best team in the WNBA. -120. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, Ben. They lost by 3 to the Liberty game 1. They lost by 8 to the Liberty game 2. Ian Anderson for the Braves today. Okay. And then they played the Connecticut Sun on the road, which they lost by 21.
Yikes.
They played Atlanta at home, the Dream, who are a good team. They only lost by 4. And then they beat the Mystics by 12 and then lost the Mystics by 16.
What do you do with
11
these guys?
seems like a lot for this team. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Like, they're not good. They're not great. However, they've played 4 of the hardest teams in the league. Honestly, all the teams that they've played are very, very good WNBA teams.
I mean,
They played
the
the
Aces
Mystics, who
are. I mean, to get 11 on them though.
11 just seems ridiculous. Also, the public is stacking on the Aces a little bit. 86% on the Aces. I think a Fever plus 11 is a very good bet. Now, the Aces are better.
Yeah, the Aces are.
The Aces will probably win this game. Let me check what the money line is real quick.
Yeah,
the jacked up.
The Aces are 3-2.
Plus 475.
Their last game was a 6-point win over the Mercury. Before
Which they
that,
covered in the last seconds.
Yep.
I might add. They were losing that game for most of it.
Before that, they lost by 7 to the Sun, and before that, they beat the Sparks by, 28.
Jesus.
And then they beat the Storm by 16.
Oof.
But then they lost to the Storm by 14. And then they beat the Sparks by 1 in the preseason. So
okay. So they're very hit or miss.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go on the side of miss today. I think 11 is too much. I think that's a ridiculous
11's a lot.
line.
They
Fever,
both seem to
Fever
have a
might be one of
propensity to
yeah,
go
Fever might
get
be one
blown
of the
out or
worst
blow
teams.
out.
Yep. Fever might be one of the worst teams in the WNBA. However, 11 points is a lot, especially when the public is absolutely stacking on the Aces. That's the WNBA for tonight. Wait, let me look at a couple totals, see if there's anything that sticks out for me. Maybe the under in the Aces Fever game. I think everyone's really expecting the Aces to roll the Fever and just nonstop score. And because everyone's stacking on the fact that they think that's going to happen, I think it's going to be a struggle bus game for the Aces. They did not look that good the last game. They're supposed to win by 6. They did end up winning by 6, but boy, it was ugly. Ugly. That's WNBA. I think we might go Mystics. Still don't know if Sparks or Sky, but I'm probably leaning Sparks. Maybe the Lynx to cover, and then the Fever to cover. Bunch of big underdog day for the WNBA.
It's always about the dogs.
I will have my official plays out to VIP. After this, I will have my official WNBA plays out, and I will be giving a free play out WNBA tonight. I can promise you.
As we do. We do now. All right, we're nearing the closing now.
What else do we have to talk about?
You got anything? Anything on your mind?
Man, I'm just excited for that fucking Wild game tonight, and also extremely nervous.
Yeah, that's got.
Man, Game 7.
Game 7,
this is the problem. If they just would have lost,
if they could have won one.
WNBA first halves, Fever and option. I do not dabble with the NBA first half or WNBA first halves. I have never bet it. This is our first season betting WNBA. However, as far as I'm concerned, it seems like the first half in the WNBA is always very close. What I've noticed, even if a team's up 7, it seems like the other team closes out the half very well. This happened yesterday in the in the Aces game yesterday. This happened. The Aces were up 6 with about a minute left, or minute 30, and then the other team closed out. So maybe the Fever first half, like plus 5.5. I don't even know if I have that bet on my sports book. I don't. My sports book doesn't like the WNBA very much.
Ridiculous. But come on.
I don't think that's a bad option though. I really don't. I still think that 5.5 in a WNBA game in the first half, you're asking for a lot for a team to be up by 6 in the first half in the WNBA. I'm just what I've seen so far, what I've watched from what I've watched. Yeah. Good question though. Back to the Minnesota Wild though. because I am nervous as shit. If they just would have won or just lost and lost the series 4-1, I'd have been like, yep, okay, sad, but like we were supposed to.
We didn't stand a chance.
Like we really, I mean, the Vegas were the second favorite team coming into this playoffs to win the Stanley Cup, like
Yeah.
for a reason. However, then they go and play Game 5. They get fucking throttled, but they still win. And then they go 2 nights ago at home and just fucking annihilate the Vegas Golden Knights. And now we're at Game 7. And I know what they're doing. They're doing what every single Minnesota sports team always does. They build you up. They make you think they're out, and then they go, wait, hang on, we got a chance. Just build you up just far enough, and then they go, no, just kidding. You're done. Every single fucking time.
Now your computer's done.
Hi, I'm back. I just want to win, man. Just give me a win. You know what'd be the coolest thing ever? Is if I wake up tomorrow and the Minnesota Wild are in the second round of the playoffs and the T-Wolves got moved to Seattle. That would be, if I woke up tomorrow and those things happened, I would probably retire from sports right there. I'd be like, I peaked. This is peak moment. I'm not doing sports anymore.
I just hope the Timberwolves organization knows what they've done to their fans to the point where the most exciting sports news, on par with winning the first round, beating the Golden Knights in a huge underdog performance, would be on par with the Timberwolves leaving. That's what you've done to the fan base, Timberwolves ownership. That's what you've done.
I just hope that the T-Wolves organization understands that my favorite player is a WNBA player now. That's what they've done. My favorite player was Karl Anthony Towns. It was Jimmy Butler. It was a lot of people, but they've all broken my fucking hearts. And the only one who hasn't is Sabrina Ionescu, because she's a baller.
She is a baller.
Dude, she plays in the NBA right now. She's dropping 50, 10, and 10 right now. Give her a 12-minute quarter. Give her a 48-minute game. Give her all 48 minutes. She will ball out. Not actually, but actually, for a rookie to be this good in any sport.
Oh my goodness.
Like to just take literally the league by the throat.
Absolute storm.
As soon as you come in is really impressive.
Yeah, it's
If
sick.
you don't know who
She did a
Sabrina
great
Ionescu
job.
is, she's the Oregon college girl who's just like the greatest college basketball player of all time. And now she's basically already like the MVP of the WNBA.
She's just a triple
The New York
double
Liberty-
factory.
The New York Liberty won 2 games last year. 2.
It's not a lot.
They're 4-1 already. And basically all they've added is Sabrina. That's
Yeah,
absurd.
she's a baller.
She's so good.
She's
got
got
a Nike
swagger.
sponsor now.
She's got
Nike
that.
sponsor now.
She got that confidence. She got the swagger. She just shoots. She scores. Triple double machine, pumping them out. Youngest WNBA player to ever get a triple double. First Liberty player to ever get a
Basically one of
triple
the
double.
only- yeah, basically
Come
one of the
on.
only woman players to ever get a triple double.
And she did it in like what? Her second game in the WNBA. Come on.
Come on, man. If you don't know, honestly, like all jokes aside, if you don't know who Sabrina Ionescu is and you have not followed the WNBA at all, I would advise you.
Go
to tune in
type
a
in
Go
Sabrina
look.
Ionescu highlights on YouTube.
Just look for just a couple minutes. I promise you, you will be blown away. Also, if you've never watched the WNBA, like I haven't before this year, because I shit on the WNBA because I thought it was really bad, watch a game or two, just for a little bit. I'm telling you, there's something about people not being able to dunk the ball or get that close to the rim and like actually have to make layups, have to like make plays based off your athleticism, not just because you're a monster. The WNBA, while it's not as talented, not as skilled, I get it, is extremely fun to watch. Because it looks like college ball. There's a lot of mistakes, which is fine. There's no knock on the woman for making mistakes and shit. I'm just saying it makes the game a lot more exciting when you don't see like just jog down the court, jack it up, jog down the court.
I mean, it's kind of it's a different
it's real
game
basketball. Yeah,
in the same way that like college ball is a completely different game than the NBA. The WNBA is also its own entire game, really,
and it's fun to watch.
It's fun to watch. It's
if you don't compare it to men's basketball, like to men's professional basketball, it's extremely fun.
And
sport to
you
watch.
can even compare it as long you just can't be looking for the exact. It's gonna be different.
You can't be expecting an NBA game when watching.
But you can compare it because like I'm telling like these WNBA players have they have their mechanics down. Like not even it's not the skill. The skill level is there. It's just in all different components of the game. It's super. It's cool to watch. It's really cool to watch.
Basically, if a bunch of 6-foot dudes were playing in the NBA, and
right?
Really couldn't jump. Like that's what the WNBA is. It's people that are not able to touch the rim actually play basketball.
I also think the way basketball has been moving in the NBA, just the style of play, has moving away from big man dominating the paint and having some guys around the arc that can shoot. It's also I think lended itself to make the WNBA even better. Yeah. Just it fits more with that style.
Yeah.
Especially Sabrina.
Like it's a different type of basketball. And yeah, you need to watch Sabrina. That girl's nuts. That girl is nuts. Start in the NBA, please. I want to see it. It's 12 o'clock. It's noon.
Here's something.
On Friday.
Here's a fun little tidbit.
Ooh.
Chris Paul is angry because Scott Foster was the ref of the last game. During his press conference, he was being asked different questions. He essentially took each question, and the last 3 questions of his press conference, he basically hijacked them and said, he just kept saying 11 games in a row. And that was in reference to the last 11 playoff games that Chris Paul lost in a row were all refereed by Scott Foster. The last, not.
Is he actually mad about it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, he is not happy. Wait, let me see if maybe I can get the video up. Hopefully we don't get striked, but whatever. I'll do it for the fellas.
Do it for the fellas.
Cause he nobody was asking him about this. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. This one. How do we do this? Like that? We'll get, I don't know.
Ben Logan. Hey, Ben, if you're still watching the show, thank you for the nice message. Appreciate you.
Oh,
Ben
man.
came in here, commented on the thing, dropped his lock, said some nice words, shot us a message, said some more nice words. Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, wait. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Todd.
Yeah, hey,
get your free week.
To all the fellas today. Honestly.
Shout out Dalton. Shout out Jason, Sid, Ben, Todd. Everyone, man. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting.
What a great week of the fellas show.
If you haven't got your free week, hit us up on Twitter. Yeah, hit us up on.
Drop it in the chat before we're done. What do you got? A little clip for us?
Yeah, I got a little clip for us.
A little clip before we go.
If I can make it fit in the square.
I'm hungry. I'm getting hangry.
All right.
6-1 in VIP. I keep forgetting that we went 6.
What the heck? Is that the other? Oh, we got it.
Okay. A little bit behind this one.
Their free throw attempts. They're shooting a lot of free throws. Last game tonight. I mean, if I was a betting man, 11 games in a row. 11 games in a row. And we'll see what happens. 11
My question is, final. Thank you for the time, Chris.
11 in a row is tough. Hard competing. We got to try to, limit their free throw attempts. They're shooting a lot of free throws. Last game tonight.
11 in a row.
I mean, if I was a betting man, 11 games in a row.
You just 11 games in a row.
Damn. Poor Chris Paul.
I will say, I mean, I don't think the officiating had anything to do with yesterday. But man,
that's got to be inside your head. Like mentally, that's got to be annoying too. Like you see
it's
that
not even like,
dude, I can't win with this fucking guy on the.
It's like not even, it's not even like, oh, I've lost 11 playoff games with this guy officiating. It is the last 11 playoff games I lost in. Scott Foster was the ref. Not nobody else in between. we,
Hey, maybe there's a point. I don't know.
probably in
Scott
some of
Foster
them.
just doesn't like Chris Paul.
Yeah, I don't know about necessarily this series, but I know in the past Chris Paul did tend to get was more so because like Chris Paul, everyone likes him now. He's like a darling of the
Everyone hated him.
yeah,
I was one of
for
those,
a
I was one of those
long,
people who
long
hated
time,
him. I was
man.
one of those
People
who
hated
I
him.
did not like Chris Paul. I didn't like him. I didn't like him when he played for the Rockets. I didn't like him at all. I barely started liking him when he played for OKC. I really didn't like Chris Paul until he went to the Suns. Honestly, I can pretty much honestly say that.
I don't know, man. I don't know how you couldn't like him on OKC. I mean, that was
I
in
think
terms
that's when
of
it started to turn a little bit because I was like, oh, Chris Paul, actually pretty good NBA player.
I liked him on Houston too, because it wasn't his.
I didn't.
It was not.
I hated that team.
Oh, but man, if he was healthy in the playoffs,
Hey,
who know? They could have done something. I don't know.
but God, I hated that team. Hated it. 12:04, 5, whatever it is.
Oh, foe.
It's Friday.
It's Friday, fellas.
What a great week of shows.
We'll start playing.
What a great week of VIP. What a great day yesterday. Heyfellas.co. 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 VIP absolutely cashed out yesterday. 6-1. Go get yourself a subscription for a week. $13 for a month. $25. Literally under $1 a day. Under $1 a damn day. You can bet $25 on whatever WNBA lock I send out tonight and make your whole fee back in one night.
Here's here's some cool news. A little something from the fellas. Heyfellas.co, also home to our merchandise. We've been on Fiverr. We've been talking to some of the cheapest artists, designers on Fiverr. We've been getting.
Sick, by the way.
They are sick. We've gotten one back already. First of all, I paid this guy $7 yesterday, after fees and everything. Less than 24 hours, I got a logo. This is really cool. It's gonna lead to a whole new line of merch. So
love me some merchandise.
no official dates on it yet. But if you want any of the stuff that's limited on there, that limited stuff is truly limited. We're not just saying it. It's gonna be out of there once this new line comes in, and these are gonna be fire as well. So look out for those. If you look on the site, you'll see we got the professional gambler tee. If you're making your money that way, we got the table tennis headquarters tee. If you're into betting on that Moscow Pro League, I know some of you are. What else we got there? Oh, the fellas beat Vegas tee is also limited, and that's a classic too. So
I forgot about that T-shirt. Honestly.
Yeah, get those if you want them while they're still here. Probably more information on that later, but keep an eye out.
All the fellas in the chat today. 2 new subscribers today. We hit 7, 8, 9 viewers concurrently for most of the show today. Appreciate all of you.
Fantastic show.
Love
Todd,
everyone
Jason,
coming out to the show.
Sid, Dalton, Ben, all the boys. Thank you very much. Have a great
this week of the fellas show.
Great Friday. Have a great weekend.
We'll see you on Monday at 10 o'clock sharp.
Let's win some money, huh?
Ah.
Hey. All right. See you, fellas.
Bye, fellas.